All right. Next is type 4. So what is type 1? Vector B and A point is given. Find the vector equation, convert it into the Cartesian form. Identifying the Cartesian form, where goes the point, where goes the Cartesian, the direction ratios of B point. And then we have the fourth type where directly we are supposed to make the Cartesian form. Type 4 is finding the angle between the two lines. Now understand. How would you find the angle between the two lines? Tell me. So what do you think we have? Let us suppose we have point A and we have this line A. So the question says the line A, R1, is going to be A1 plus lambda B1. And line R2 shall be A2 plus lambda B2. And the question wants me to find the angle between the two lines. Between two lines, R1 and R2. Alright? Now, when it wants me to find the angle between the two lines R1 and R2, what exactly does that mean? You understand. So I have this line R1. And R1 line is parallel to B1. You understand? Am I right? R1 is parallel to B1.
Yes, ma'am.
And R2, this might be R2. So R2 is basically parallel to B2. Now I am supposed to find out the angle between R1 and R2. This is theta. Yes or no? Tell me, is this
Yes, ma'am.
theta? Is this theta? And this is also theta, isn't it? Because now if they're parallel, so R1 is parallel to B1. So B2 acts as a transversal. And R2 is parallel to B2. So R1 acts as a transversal. So what do you think I can say? That ma'am, I do not know the exact equations of R1 and R2, but I'm sure that whatever the angle is between R1 and R2 is the same angle between B1 and B2. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
So can I simply say B1 dot B2 is nothing but B1 magnitude, B vector magnitude cos theta? Yes or no? So I have B1
Yes, ma'am.
dot B2 equals to B1 B2 cos theta. Yes or no? So from here, can I calculate B1 dot B2 over B1 magnitude, B2 magnitude? That shall give me the theta between the two lines. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
What exactly does that mean? It says find the angle between the two lines. Yes or no? What I'm trying to explain you here is that if I'm giving this question like this, find the angle between R1 equals to 2 I cap plus 6j cap minus 7k cap plus lambda times 7 I cap minus 2k cap 2j cap minus 3k cap. And R2 line is minus I cap minus 6j cap plus 4k cap plus mu times I cap minus 3j cap plus 4k cap. This is the question that it is telling me. Alright. So if you compare, do you understand that this is A vector plus lambda times B vector? B1. And this is
Yes, ma'am.
A2 plus mu times B2. So I know, draw the diagram. I know R1 is this. And R1 is parallel to B1. And R2 is this black line. And R2 is parallel to B2. Yes or no?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understand? So to find the angle between R1 and R2, B1 and B2, what exactly do you see here? You see that R1 and R2 is the angle between R1 and R2, the same angle we have between B1 and B2. So B1 for me would be what? 7I cap minus 2j cap minus 3k cap. Separately write it down. B1, B2 should be I cap minus 3j cap plus 4k cap. And thereby B1 dot B2 shall be what? It shall be B1 magnitude, B2 magnitude, cos theta. So just right front of it, just calculate B1 magnitude. That shall be what? 7 square plus 4 plus 9, because it shall be 7 square plus minus 2 square plus minus 3 square. So 49 plus 13, it shall be 62. Calculate the B2 mod, it shall be 1 plus 9 plus 16. So it shall become 26 root. So what is B1 dot B2? B1 dot B2. And what is, how do we do dot product? How do we do dot product? We are like I times I, 7 times 1 is 7. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 6. 3 times 4 is 12 minus 12, because minus 3 times plus 4. That's how we do the dot product. We know B1 and B2. How do we do the dot product? I times I, j times j, and k times k. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And B1's magnitude is root 62. B2's magnitude is root 26 cos theta. So I will have what? I will have 2 times 13 into 2 times root 31 cos theta. And here I am going to have 13 minus 12. 13 minus 12 shall be what? 1.
19.
13 minus 12 shall be 1. So it will become 1 over 2 into root 31 into root 13. That is going to be my cos theta value. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how we find the angle between A and B. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how we find the angle. Simple. Easy. Now type 5. Type 5. Now have a look. The question says find the equation of a line passing through -1, 3, -5 and perpendicular to the foot of the perpendicular to the lines R1 equals to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda times minus I cap minus j cap plus k cap, and R2 equals to 3I cap plus 4j cap plus 6k cap plus mu times 7I cap plus 6j cap plus 4k cap. Now see, what does this question say? It says find the equation of a line passing through -1, 3, -5. Right? And perpendicular to the lines A plus lambda B 1 and R2 shall be A2 plus mu times B2. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
How would you do this question? Tell me. What is the expected path? Now, what is this question saying? You have to find the equation of a line. Okay. Let the line be R. Whose equation I'm supposed to find out? That line is passing through this point. So let's suppose that equation is R3 that I'm supposed to find out. And that R3 is perpendicular to both R1 and R2. Understand? So what kind of situation is this? That this is R1, this blue line is R2, and I have to find the third line, which is R3. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
R3. This R3 line is perpendicular to both R1 and R2. That's what the question is saying. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you tell me. If R1 is parallel to what? B1. This is B1. And R2 from the equation I know is parallel to B2. So R1 is parallel to B1 and R2 is parallel to B2. So don't you think that the B3 shall be perpendicular to both B1 and B2?
Yes, ma'am.
And that B3 shall be parallel to R3, because to find out the equation of R3, I say A3 plus lambda B3. But the point is given to me, right? Minus 1, 3, comma minus 5. This is the point through which this line is actually passing. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
So what shall R3 be? R3 be what? Tell me. R3 equals to A3. That's what we know. Minus 1 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 5 k cap plus lambda times B3. What is B3? What do you think we can calculate B3 with? With what concept? Can you tell me? B3 is perpendicular to both B1 and B2. What do you think I should do? So, what does that mean exactly? You tell me. That if I have to find the third vector, B3, because see, obviously, if I have to find out R3, the equation of this yellow line, if I have to find the equation of this yellow line, this yellow line has to be parallel to some vector. So let us suppose that vector is going to be what? B3. This one. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you understand from this part? That's what my question is. Tell me that R3 has to be parallel to B3. How do you calculate this black B3 vector? B3 vector is also automatically parallel to B1 and B2. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you think from here? Tell me. How do I calculate B3? Just crisscross, you get the value of B3 here. So you write down I cap, J cap, and K cap. B1 vector I have is minus 1 plus 1. 7, 6, and 4 is B2. And simply, how do you calculate this? It is going to be I into something minus j into something plus k into something. So it shall be, you cancel this, you get minus 4 minus 6. What do you get in here? You get, so this cancel, right? So you get what? You get minus 4 minus 7. And this you cancel. So you get minus 6 plus 7. So your B3 vector shall come out to be minus 10 I cap. I'm writing that down right here. Minus plus 11 j cap and plus k cap. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts in this? All right.
No, ma'am.
So
Clear,
that's
ma'am.
the question. So it says find the equation of a line passing through this particular point and perpendicular to the lines R1 and R2. You understand?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is the line. So this is going to be a type number 5. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. That's the question. So do one for me now. Do one more question. It says calculate the equation of a line passing through 3 comma minus 2 comma 7 and perpendicular to the lines R1 equals to minus I cap plus 2j cap minus 6k cap plus lambda times 5 I cap minus j cap minus 6k cap, 3k cap. And R2 vector shall be 3 I cap plus 7j cap plus 8k cap plus mu times 7 I cap plus 9j cap plus minus 10k cap. Do it. Do it and